I think so. I'm not sure. I'm just the commentator.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to High School Esports. Right now, we're about to kick it off on our first stream match of the day after some confusion. But we're going to kick it off here. It's going to be an exciting game. I'm excited to see all the young talent that's out tonight. So right out the bat, we're going to go ahead and we're going to see Ness and Greninja in the first game. Good sportsmanship that I'm seeing over there. I'm really excited for that. This seems like a pretty cool matchup in my opinion. Greninja's an interesting character. He has a lot of cool setup, a lot of cool stuff that he has. He takes a lot of dedication and reads, as well as Ness just has the ability to space you out and wall you out with his disjoints. He has that forward air, as you saw at the beginning of the game, tacking on 36% right out the bat. Good stuff. Right now we got Ness just trying to keep Greninja away. Once Greninja gets in, he does a lot of damage and he does it really, really fast. It's hard to get away from him. He's got that ground speed to just be able to get to you, as well as air speed too. But Ness doing a really good job. Great conditioning with the neutral air to grab the shield. Right now, both of these players just really, really patient, trying to stay away from each other. Unfortunately though, Greninja rolling into a PK Fire. Ooh, going for the PK Rocket there. Would have been really, really nasty. That there could have easily taken a stock super early, put him in a good advantage. That bat, though, it's going to reflect things. It's going to reflect projectiles. Anytime you throw something at Ness, he will, 9 times out of 10, try to reflect it back at you. Doing a good job, though, here. Good counter coming out. That was really, really good, just to get that pressure away. You don't want to deal with Ness's pressure. He's got a lot of multi-hits, a lot of conditioning tools. It's not something that you want to deal with. Right here, though, all these PK Fires and a back throw is going to seal the first stock. Good stuff coming out from Ness here. Right now, Greninja just trying to be patient, realizes he is a stock down, doesn't want to really go in too strong, because if he gets too aggressive, he gets punished. And right now, as you see, getting that down throw, not getting a conversion off of it though, but Ness just continuously spacing, being patient, not trying to rush anything here. Doing a good job at that. You know, whenever you're a stock ahead, your priority isn't to get in and get damage. Your priority is to keep your stocks and to keep pushing, keep your advantage up right there. But Greninja will snag that jump with a forward smash. Gonna take that stock, and right now, Ness is up 62%, but that can change. Like I said, Greninja being a very aggressive character, almost got another PK Rocket, unfortunately went the wrong direction though. Greninja just trying to figure out how to get this first hit on Ness. Ness doing a really good job at catching these rolls and catching these approaches with PK Fire. Just kind of using it as soon as Greninja tries to approach. It's just something that Ness is throwing out to keep Greninja away, so he doesn't have to deal with the pressure, doesn't have to deal with the conditioning tools. And continuously right here, the back throw gonna seal a second stock. That PK Fire to grab, man. It's gonna take some stocks. It's gonna hurt. And Greninja actually still hasn't even put a percent onto Ness's second stock. Greninja's gonna have to do something here. Gets that forward air, quick 17. Let's see what else Greninja can do though. Greninja's gotta be patient, gotta look for openings, and that's exactly what Greninja's doing right now. Spacing out his aerials, doing a really good job at being patient, not trying to rush anything. Punishes the air dodge and gets a grab as well. No conversion off of it though. Ness punishing that neutral air. Looked like he was trying to go for a second forward air, but slipped off the ledge, caused him to kind of cancel his momentum. Really smart though, using that counter and holding it towards the ledge. That way you could put Ness in a disadvantaged state. Ooh, that was really scary. Luckily though, Greninja got hit with the PK Thunder instead of Ness, because that would have either A, broke shield, or B, could have taken a stock if Greninja would have decided to drop that shield. Right now though, trying to approach with these neutral airs. Neutral airs are really good for getting conversions. There's a lot of interesting things that you can do with that move. Gets a neutral air there, goes for the up smash, catches the air dodge too. Unfortunately, doesn't get the sweet spot. Probably would have killed Good stuff though. That PK Fire was right there in front of Greninja, but using the Shuriken to actually stall, and then using Hydro Pump to try to push Ness away from the stage. Gets a down throw. Let's see if Ness can get a conversion. Sharking underneath. Doesn't punish the counter though. Using the PK Fire still just as a wall. Doesn't want to let Greninja get in, but Greninja says, I don't care. I'm going to get in and I'm going to steal another stock. Right now we're on last stock of the first game. Greninja is at 57 though. Going to have to make something happen here if he's going to look to win this. Got to be patient. Got to look for your openings. Got to bait and punish. Be careful with the PK Fires though. That's the hardest thing. Greninja gets a lot of conversions off of its dash attack, but with Ness having PK Fire, it's very difficult for Greninja to get in with said move. Right now though, Greninja doing a great job at being patient. Ness as well, just spacing Greninja out, holding that last stock, trying not to get any damage on him. Uses the back throw to put Greninja in disadvantage. Oh wow, almost hits that PK Flash. That definitely would have sealed his stock, and Greninja still living to a back throw at over 100%. That's very rare. You see Ness steal stock sometimes at 80%, 90%. Greninja is just keeping it alive right now. Gets a dash attack. Greninja's got to find a way to get into an advantage state. Playing super patient. Ness knowing I don't need to approach because I'm ahead right now. It's not necessary for me to take all this extra damage, but Greninja does a good job at getting in, getting some extra damage, starting to make something happen. Ooh, wow, gets right out the way and punishes the PK Rocket. Nearly catching Ness with that Shuriken as well. Oh, uses the side B to go through the PK Flash. That was actually really smart. Let's see, is Greninja going to get the punish? Barely misses the forward smash. Ness opts to go for a forward throw to put in disadvantage, and the PK Flash will steal the stock at 150%. That was really good gameplay for a game one. Great spacing from both players. Right now, we're going to go ahead and go to game two. Loser does get to pick stage, so we're going to see if they opt to go for a stage swap. It is on Omega, so I guess they're just going to stick with the Final Destination type deal. Are we going to see a character change, though? Are we going to see the same matchup? Good stuff came out from both characters. I really like that match. Greninja started to kind of figure it out there after a little bit, taking its time, seeing its openings, and abusing those openings. 3, 2, 1, go! Kicking it off game one. Going to go ahead and tack on 3% with a Shuriken. I feel like this game is going to go just like last game. It's going to be kind of a slow match more than anything. Just trying to find each other's openings, trying to find ways to punish. Because both of these players have been doing an excellent job of just spacing their aerials. Oh, that was super close. PK Thunder. I can't say it enough. That move will steal stocks like nobody's business. Greninja, though, doing a good job at getting that whiff punish, rolling around the grab. Uses the down air to stall so it doesn't get hit by the up smash. Very smart. Right now, though, Ness does have Greninja in a disadvantage state. Using the PK Flash, looking to take another stock with it potentially. Greninja at 118%. Ness only at 43. Greninja's got to start moving here. 132 on Greninja now. Ooh, really scary there. That was really brave. The PK Thunder was very close to Ness. If it would have hit him, Greninja probably would have died in that scenario. But the side B coming out just in time in order to knock Ness away from the PK Rocket. Looking to steal a stock though. That side B would definitely kill Ness that far out of stage. Ness not going to recover from that far. Good stuff from Greninja taking the first stock this game. Already have some changes from the last game. Greninja doing a good job at making the adaptations necessary to win this match. But Ness not going to let that stock last for very long. Wants to keep it an even game. Gets the back throw to seal a stock. Looking to get those back airs. Doing a good job at just spacing around Greninja's hitboxes. Ness just really doesn't want to go in and be aggressive. Just kind of trying to space Greninja out and leave that alone. Knows that it's going to be really hard to deal with Greninja up close because of Greninja's fast options. And it's kind of the opposite for Greninja. Greninja wants to get in, but is having a hard time doing so. Ness just constantly getting whiff punishes on any missed attacks. Getting the neutral air to knock him away. Uses the PK Thunder. Ness has been actually really tricky with those. Kind of puts it out of the screen, so you kind of think out of sight, out of mind, but always circles it back, knows exactly where the PK Thunder is. Is Ness going to make it back to stage? And he does. Looks for a side B there just to get out of the corner, but Ness shielding it just in time. Got to be careful. Greninja keeps recovering high there. The PK Flash will seal the stock if let go on time. Right now, Greninja gonna throw the shurikens. Whenever Greninja can't find a way to get in, just starts throwing shurikens just to keep the situation alive. Doesn't want to get too stale, too stagnant, because when Greninja's not moving or not throwing out attacks, that's whenever things start going really bad. Right now, got Ness off stage, but Ness barely gets back. The shuriken just going right under him. Looking to get in, hits the neutral air, doesn't convert, almost gets that up smash, but unfortunately, the forward air knocking Greninja out of the up smash animation so it doesn't finish. That definitely could have sealed a stock. And right there, just going to go ahead and punish that up B onto stage with a back throw to seal another stock. Now, this is starting to look like the first game. Greninja is kind of having a hard time getting in because Ness is just adapting to the situations, getting the damage. Oh my goodness, right there, PK Fire. I really thought we were going to see a down air there. Oh, here we go again, off stage. Greninja in really bad disadvantage. Has to make something happen here if he's looking to stay alive in this set. Good counter though. That was really smart. Got punished last game with that move, but instead opted for a counter to get back to stage. Because Greninja's counter actually allows him to travel in a direction and gets the side B to go right through the PK Fire and steal a stock. Good stuff. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like that might have been bad DI and killed Greninja off the top. But good stuff, guys. Really, really great matches. That was super, super awesome.
Man, you did a really good job at spacing and punishing. Nervous? That killed you, huh? I got you. His recovery. Right, and that's why you're using the PK Flash, which is actually super smart. If you want to keep that PK Flash a little bit higher, what you can do is you can full hop and then do it. That way it stays up here longer. You know what I mean? Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, actually, I was a commentator whenever Cyclocon hosted a tournament. I also placed third in that tournament as well. So I commentated and played. Yeah, I mean, Greninja is just super oppressing when in close. You got to be careful because of all the stuff Greninja can really do. It looked like he was having kind of a hard time punishing you because of your spacing and because you were always like putting something in his way. And that was a really good job. I mean, you got to do what you got to do because like Greninja's dash approach has a lot of options out of dash. So the fact that you were using PK Fire to catch the approaches was really good because Greninja runs out of options at that point. They can only approach from the air. And if they jump, you can use forward air to keep Greninja out and continue the cycle. But good stuff, man. You want to help me commentate? You want to help me commentate? You don't like to talk?
No. No.
Get out of here.
Hunter Martinez, wailing the ball, station 1. Hunter Martinez, wailing the ball, station 1.
Going alright. I'm just kind of saying characters' names because I don't really know. Okay, that way I can actually try my hardest. Yeah. Some people just like to give on the show. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're just better on screen.
So next up, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have Jacob and Thomas play. Not sure who their characters are. I am new to the scene. This is my first day commentating, but I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited to see all the young talent. I'm excited to see all these characters on screen today. We're going to have a lot of matches for you guys. Right now, they're doing bans. They're going to go ahead and figure out what stage they want to start on. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and start with Pokemon Stadium 2. It's a really common stage for a first round match. And it looks like we're going to see Jacob going Chrom. And we're going to have Thomas with Marth. A battle of the swordies. Both of these characters have big swords and they do have disjoints. Disjoint means that it is not a part of their hurt box, so if you hit their sword, it's not going to do damage to them. Chrom being so fast though, just going to burst out right out the gate and just go crazy. Already tacking on 59%. Chrom is super fast. He's a very burst option character. Once he gets in, he's in, and he continues to apply the pressure until you can get out of disadvantage. Marth though, as lackluster as Marth may seem, he does have Tipper, but it doesn't matter because that forward smash is going to go ahead and seal a stock. Great ledge trapping there from Jacob. But like I was saying, Marth does have the Tipper mechanic, which means if you hit the opponent with the tip of your sword, it is way stronger than if hitting them with the middle of the sword or the base of the sword. Right now though, Thomas going to go ahead and put him off stage, but he gets right back in. Jacob doing a really good job at getting out of disadvantage and staying in the game. Almost doesn't recover there, but Marth has the magnet hands. He just snaps to ledge so easily. Using the downward version of the side B. I don't know if the regular side B would have actually reached if he wouldn't have done the downward, so that's really good. Goes for the down tilt to poke Marth away. Marth having a hard time snapping to the ledge this set so far. Jacob doing a good job just keeping Marth away, keeping him out, keeping him off stage, just putting him in disadvantage, keeping him in that corner, not giving him much space to move. But the forward smash going to come out there. Uses the air dodge for extra momentum towards the ledge. Really, really smart. Oh, good read there. Throws him behind him, but then reads the jump back with an up air to go ahead and, you know, take that stock away. And right now, Marth at 1 stock left, and Jacob actually has all of his stocks. This is very scary. Marth is going to have to start doing something quick if he wants to take this game 1. Uses the counter, though, to avoid that up smash. Up smash definitely would have sealed the stock right there. And the forward smash going to come out to punish Jacob. Right now, Marth just trying to get something going, trying to get something started at 107 on his last stock. But Jacob has just been doing a good job at keeping him away. And uses the counter to catch the up B. Super smart. That was super, super smart. Gets in the way of the hitbox. That way, as soon as the up B makes contact with Crom, the counter comes out and just pushes Marth back to the blast zone. Out here making big brain plays. So right now we're going to have the loser choose the second stage that they decide to go to. And it looks like they're discussing it right now. Looks like Toaster is decides to go back to Marth. He was circling his cursor a little bit, maybe anticipating a character swap, but decides to stay true to Marth. Just continuing the Fire Emblem character battle. Going to Kalos. This could be really good for Marth due to the fact that the big blast zones allow Marth to survive a little bit longer. Crom not having the best recovery in the game can actually get gimped pretty easily. He can be pushed away from the ledge, that way he can't recover. He doesn't actually need to be killed in the blast zone. But right off the bat though, trying to go ahead and take the stock. How unfortunate. Hits Marth with the up B, but due to the platform being in the way, doesn't get the stock trade, but instead just loses the stock and Marth survives. At 132 now though, this is very, very high percent, but Toaster unfortunately going to go ahead and up B in the wrong direction, and it brings it back to an even game. Marth doing a good job at just spacing with his sword, keeping him away, using the down tilts and the forward tilts to just keep Crom out. Marth is a little bit of a slower paced character, relies heavily on spacing well, hitting them with the tip of the sword and not really getting too close. Crom though, just playing a little fun game. Marth wasn't going to live there, but decided to back air him just for the extra damage, just because he felt like it, I guess. But loses his stock, unfortunately, for it. So now we're at last stock. Potentially last game if Marth can't take this last stock from Crom. Got to keep Marth off. Got to keep Crom off you, though. Whenever he gets in, he does a lot of damage, and he does it quick. He's just so fast, and he just bursts so easily. Marth going to go ahead and get off the ledge. Good air dodge, avoiding any kind of punish from Crom. Just trying to keep this game alive right now. At 104%, at 116%. Crom only at 80, and uses the down air to spike him there. Good play. Good play. Great stuff from both players there. Didn't even give Marth a chance to get back to the stage. Just wanted to keep him out and seal that stock as fast as possible.
women's single and Leo Coleman to station 1.
Who's it looking like next?
All the DQs has got miraculous, you know?
Yeah, I know. Like an entire team DQ'd, I'm pretty sure.
It was. This is a joke.
I don't know why. Dude, Jacob went crazy. That last down air at the end of the game was nuts. Colin and Alex. I wonder if he goes by Alex or if he wants me to call him Alex. AJ and it's still just. I'll just ask for Alex or Alex. Call out again.
All right, so kicking it off next, we have Colin and Alex. Got the Throw Hands and Smash Brothers. Gonna start out on Final Destination. It looks like they decided, the gentleman there decided together that it was okay to go to that location. And we're gonna see a Ryu and a Ganondorf. Make sure y'all put y'all's tags on, guys. Now Ryu is a really interesting character. Ryu and Ken are both from Street Fighter, and they're the only characters in the game that can cancel their normals into special attacks. Ryu is a little bit different from Ken. Ken is kind of a aggressive, get-in-your-face type of fighter. Ryu is more of a zoner because he has the multiple uses of his fireball attack. And right now, Ryu is just going in, getting a fast 64, but Ganondorf, he doesn't need a lot of hits. He's a heavy. He hits super hard, and he gets a Warlock Punch right out the gate. Challenges that Tatsu with a Warlock Punch and steals that first stock. Warlock Punch being a very, very strong attack will take stock. Gotta be careful. Ryu will break your shield, and Ryu can kill you super easy at this percent. There's a lot of options he can choose. At the moment, though, Ryu doing a good job at keeping the game alive, not taking on too much percent. Getting Ganondorf up there, ready for a kill setup. Ganondorf putting himself off stage. Not a good place for Ganondorf to be, but gets a reversal, gets on the other side of Ryu and hits him with a back air to take that stock. Good stuff right now from Alex. And parrying these Hadokens, not letting his shield dwindle too much. Gets a choke. Let's see if he can get another read off of it. Doesn't convert, but at least that 15%. But honestly, like I said, guys, Ganondorf does not take very many hits to kill. He hits so hard. He hits like a tank. Not really getting in against Ryu, though. Doesn't opt to go super aggressive. Looks for a ledge trap. Catches Ryu's forward smash with a side B. Not going to go in yet because Ryu's forward smash will kill. And another Warlock Punch. Warlock Punch actually having a super armor property on it. Armored through that Tatsu and just punched Ryu right to the blast zone, taking the first game. Good stuff from Alex. Right now, going into game 2, Colin does get to choose the stage this time. All right, we have a third controller out of nowhere. Guys, if you do have a pro controller and you play on stream, please disconnect your controller. Alex opting not to go back with the Ganondorf, but instead decides to go DK. And it looks like Colin actually plays both of the Shoto characters. Now goes to Ken. Probably wants to opt for a more aggressive play style. Ken has a lot more inputs, has a lot more mix-ups. Ken is all around just a crazy character. In my opinion, Ken is the better Shoto. Right now, though, game being pretty even. DK getting a grab, just putting Ken in disadvantage. It looks like Alex is charging up that punch. That punch does have super on it, so he's probably going to look to challenge something from Ken. Good air dodge onto the platform. Doesn't want to mess around at all with that focus attack. Focus attack can actually go through shields when fully charged and leads to a lot of damage. Right now, Alex being under Ken just keeps sharking him because Ken doesn't really have very many good landing options. Focus attack is about the only thing that he can use to try to get out of disadvantage, and even then, it's very hard to land. Good stuff, though. Alex was looking for that mix-up, had the cargo throw, and went to throw him into the stage looking for a stage spike, but Collins does a good job at teching it. Gotta be careful. That Shoryuken is gonna kill eventually. Air dodging right past DK. Gets buried, though. Doesn't get a punish off of it, though. Could have had a forward smash there or any kind of smash attack probably would have killed, but opted just to leave him dug. Tried to get a grab punish, but doesn't connect. Ken doing a good job at just spacing away, and that up air will seal the stock. DK sitting at 85%. Looking for a focus attack there. Doesn't get it, though, because DK grabs him right out of it. Smart stuff. Doesn't want to deal with that at all. DK is very big and his disadvantage state isn't that great, so if Ken can get something rolling right now, it's going to look very, very good for him. But DK has just been staying out of disadvantage, doing a really good job at holding neutral and just making it his game here, owning control at all times. Using a lot of shield, Ken's been throwing out a lot of attacks, and just DK doesn't want to get hit by anything, because once DK gets hit by Ken, it's literally just a train wreck. Using the forward air to hit Ken out of focus attack. Focus attack usually is able to tank one attack. It can't take more than one. But it looked like Ken let go of focus right as DK's forward air hit him, so it knocked him away. Hits a down air, goes way too high to get an up air though, gets a grab, and let's see what he does with it. Up throw, not gonna kill yet at 150. Waits at the ledge very, very patiently. A whole stock up ahead, doesn't need to approach, uses the down air, taking his stock off the top. DK being 2 stocks up ahead, doesn't decide to go in. Feels it's unnecessary, and the Shoryuken, like I said, whenever you try to jump over Ken, that Shoryuken will steal some stocks. Right now, Ken looking to get something started. Being a stock down, he's really got to make something happen here. Gets a down throw into up air. Let's see if he can continue to make some stuff happen. Gets the Tatsu, putting him in a little bit of an awkward placement. Forward smashes in a direction where DK was, but being very smart, opted to air dodge right away from that. Ooh, focus attack nearly knocking DK into that stun. Keeping Ken off stage right now, doesn't want to deal with anything Ken has to offer. And right there, unfortunately, Colin missing the tech on that cargo throw into stage. Great stuff from Alex, great stuff from Colin. Keep it up, guys. Up next, we got Alec and Hunter going at it this round. They're going to go ahead and rock, paper, scissors for stage pick. So after a lot of thinking, it looks like they're going to go ahead and go to Town and City for their first round. Had to choose some specific music too. Sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes you just got to vibe out while you're playing.
Hang on. It's going to come back. No, you're good. Austin! They killed the stream. You went to unplug it.
Wait, my controller's still connected.
All right, now middle school.
All right, guys, Tricky is back here. Sorry about that. There was a little bit of a technical issue. We were having issues with a Pro Controller situation, but now we're back into it. And like I said, we're going to have Alec and Hunter kick it off. Now, Alec is going to be going Ridley. I've played as Ridley before, and that is a really nasty, mean dragon. And we're going to have Shulk using the swimsuit variant as well. Must really like the beach. Now this is kind of a back and forth matchup because Shulk not having very many landing options can be sharked by Ridley's up smash and other moves. But Shulk does have the Monado blade, the Buster Sword, whatever you want to call it. But either way, it's very large. Okay, it has a very big hitbox and can keep Ridley out. Ridley is a huge character, so Ridley's gonna get hit a lot. But if Alec decides to space well and pressure appropriately, he's not going to get hit too often. Right there, you might have seen that purple little Japanese symbol. That was one of Shulk's Monados. The Monados, each one, he has 5 different ones. He has Buster, Smash, Jump, Shield, and Speed. Sorry. Each one of them do very different things. Right there, though, almost getting that back air to kill. Tries to up smash Ridley. Ridley just lands right on top of him with the back air. Unfortunately, though, that looks like it's going to take a stock. Ridley opts for the SD kill though. Takes the stock trade, doesn't even care. Uses the fireballs to pressure Shulk. Goes for a grab, but Shulk rolls right through it. Good stuff. Shulk again in Buster Monado. Now when you're in Buster Monado, it actually allows Shulk to do increased damage, but less knockback on all of his attacks. Smart stuff coming out from Alec though. Uses the multi-hit forward air to make it really tricky for Hunter to actually tech against the stage to survive. And right there, quick game one. A misinput, accidental air dodge right down to the bottom blast zone. Very unfortunate, hate to see it. But right now we're gonna go into game two. Hopefully Hunter can just burst out of that. Forget about game one and just reel in and get concentrated for game two. Prepare himself to come back and hopefully take the set. So I didn't get to fully explain myself a while ago, but as I was talking about the Monados, those little symbols, each one has a different property to it. So Jump Monado allows Shulk to jump a lot higher than usual. Buster Monado allows him to do a lot more damage. And Speed Monado gives him increased movement speed on the ground and in the air, but does not help him jump higher. Shield Monado actually helps him to live longer, and Smash Monado actually makes everything kill earlier but do less damage. But right now, we're kicking it out to the next game, and we got Inkling versus Snake. Ironically enough, these are actually both of the characters that I play. Right now, though, Alec doing a good job at just keeping Snake in disadvantage. Now, this can go one of two ways. Snake has really oppressing zoning tools. Those grenades, they do a lot of damage. They allow Snake to box himself in, and it makes it really difficult for Inkling to be able to actually get in and do decent damage. But right now, though, looking to get the, almost converts a dig into a down air to up air, but barely misses it. Looking for the up throw, up air confirmed, and as well misses that. Hits a down air, gets the funny hitbox of it that sends out, and takes that first stock. Snake's got to make something happen here. Not using very many grenades I'm seeing. Looks for a neutral air back air out of the up throw, doesn't connect. Snake gets the up tilt. Now, with this really high ceiling though, it's going to make it a little bit difficult for that up tilt to kill. It has a lot of kill power and it kills super early, but with the high ceiling, it allows Inkling to live a little bit longer. And wow, crazy stuff coming out there. The forward air runoff just boxes himself in. But he just ran off and hit his down air and destroyed his Cypher. Now the Cypher for Snake is it's like a miniature helicopter that he holds onto that helps him fly up and recover back to the stage. But right there, we're gonna have 3 forward airs back to back to back off stage to steal the stock. And wow, Alec coming out very explosive there. That was a great game too. Great games from both of you guys. Really unfortunate in that game one for Alec to air dodge on his last stock there, but comes out in game 2, no SDs, but really great gameplay coming out from Alec. I'm sorry, Hunter SDing, Alec doing great stuff.
Basketball, Aaron Williams to station 17, Illinois 17.
weird, man. Anyway, you got Bar versus Bar.
That's sick.
We're getting further into the bracket.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like Barb's going to be getting some points as well as Sam Houston because Alec is putting in work.
Futurist gamer. Jacob St. Mary and Ian Alacant. You know what I'm talking about. You get that a lot.
My name is Ian, so
I know.
Up next, we're going to have Jacob and Ian going at it. Now, this is going to be a match where two players from the same school are going to be competing against each other. It just happened to be the way it happened in the bracket. Barb is doing a good job at advancing through the bracket and continuously winning their games. But right now, one of them's got to knock the other one into the loser's bracket. Looks like both of them already had their tags made. We've got Jacob playing Crom again, and we've got Ian playing Falco. Now this can get really interesting because Crom is a very burst option character, like I said a while ago. He's fast, he gets in your face, and he just presses buttons all day long. But Falco is also one of those characters that once he gets in, he can just press buttons and pressure you over and over again. Does a good job at sharking you. Right there, gonna go right out the gate with two up tilts and an up air. Doesn't get much more damage off of it though, unfortunately. Wow, almost hit that side B, almost knocked him back off stage. Right now, they're keeping it pretty even though, doing a good job at being patient, but also getting a lot off of their conversions. Looking for the up B out of shield, doesn't hit it though. Ian played that really, really patient. Side B's directly to the ledge, doesn't want to deal with Crom's counter. Crom's counter does a lot of knockback and can easily take stocks if you're not careful. Ian though, making sure he makes his comeback, making it even, not letting Crom get too far ahead of him. Ooh, and gets the tag! Good stuff, really, really smart. Gotta be really aware, gotta be super prepared to tech those. For those of you at home that don't know what a tech is, it just means that you press the shield button as soon as you make contact with the stage. That way you don't bounce off the stage, but instead kind of stay in place so you don't die. Right there, using the shine to trip Crom and get him away from him. Good stuff. Don't want to be in the corner against Crom. Uses the up tilt to put him above him. Doesn't get any conversions off of it though. Hits the up tilt. Look for the back air. Doesn't get the double jump like he needed though. Tries to down smash that and gets the up smash. Reads the air dodge. Gets the down throw. Let's see if he gets something off of it. No conversions yet. Using the up tilts just to apply pressure. The up air, back air. Good stuff. Keeping the pressure going. Still going right now. But the up B gonna go ahead and, wow, that's gonna go ahead and kill Falco. Bringing out the taunt here. Right now, Ian's got to figure out how to land, get out of the pressure, but Jacob doing a really good job at just keeping going. Uses a side B, goes for a read, waited for the roll, but just didn't execute. Right there, they're going to go ahead and grab that Falco illusion. Up smashes him right out of it, too. Not allowing him to get back to mid-stage. Gets the counter, but it looked like Falco just kind of fell and didn't get hit by it. Falco is usually allowed to jump and up B right after that, but I don't know if Ian just didn't realize he didn't have a jump or what the situation may have been. But right now, the roles are actually reversed. Ian doing a good job at keeping the pressure going, keeping him in the corner, and tacking on the damage. Let's see if he can seal this stock right now, but it looks like Jacob's going to get back to center stage. Let's see if he can make something happen with it. Looking for the up smash out of shield, but Crom just doing a good job at spacing that neutral air so that way he's not too close. Uses the forward tilt. Tries to hit a forward smash, but Jacob landing just in time to shield that. Uses the forward throw to put him in a tech situation, keeping him off stage. He's in the corner right now. Now they're back at middle stage. Let's see if Ian can make something happen. He's at 57 on his last stock and shields the up B and gets the forward smash punish. And now they're at last stock. Now, This may look like Chrom is winning, but Falco has a lot of burst options. Like right here, let's see how much damage he can tack on. Right now we're at 30, 43, 51, 58. See, Falco just does a lot of damage, has brought it all the way back to an even game. Does a really good job with that up smash out of shield to escape pressure and tack on some damage. Let's see if Falco can keep the corner. Misses the forward smash and gets forward smash for it. Misses the forward smash and gets forward smash. That was a really, really close game. If you actually would have looked at the percents before they went through that, the percent done was 371 and 372. I don't know how much closer you can get than that. Looks like Ian opted to change from Falco and go Lucina. Maybe he feels more comfortable with a disjoint of his own to kind of keep Chrom away. But Jacob is actually going to stay Chrom, staying true to his character, both giving a respectful taunt at the beginning of the game. Neutral air out of shield, going to do some quick damage there, and then uses the up B. Up B actually does a lot of damage, and it's a really, really fast option to escape pressure. Right there, going to up B right past the ledge, and Chrom misses a dash attack. Now, Lucina is a lot like Marth. They have a very similar moveset. The only difference is Lucina doesn't have that tipper mechanic that I was explaining a while ago. Using the neutral air just to apply pressure, but Lilat has these, barely snapping the ledge, but Lilat has these small slants that allow you to kind of duck over things sometimes. Lucina getting bounced way up in the air because of that up B from Chrom. 60% to 108%. This can be a stock really, really soon for Ian if he's not careful. Jacob just kind of applying pressure on ledge here, not letting him get back to middle stage. Kind of hangs out there just so he can build a wall with his fast aerials. Just having a super hard time getting off of this ledge and getting onto stage. Jacob has just been doing such a superb job at holding this position. Misses the grab though. He had the read, but he dashed back in the wrong direction. Ian finally getting a place to actually play the game instead of taking a lot of percent, but the back air gonna seal it super quick as I say that. Right now, Chrom's at 94%. Lucina just needs a good edge guard, but you gotta be careful because if you do get hit by that up B, it'll become a stock trade, and that is just gonna be really good for Chrom. At the percent he has now, a stock trade would be what he's looking for. Gets hit by the reverse hit of the neutral layer. If you would have got hit by the other side, that definitely would have been the stock. But Ian reading the roll there and hitting him with a forward smash to seal Jacob's first stock. Uses the forward tilt, puts him in a tech situation, reads the roll in, reads it again. Counters to get out of that situation, doesn't want the pressure at all. Lucina doesn't have the quick pressure that Chrom does, but Lucina has a lot of space control. Her aerials have a lot more space than Chrom's do. Chrom's are fast, but Lucina's have a wider range, and they last a little bit longer to be able to apply longer amounts of pressure. If you're not careful, you'll get hit by one of those, and they put you in a really, really bad position. Right now, Ian did a good job of getting off the ledge that time. Uses the up B for a quick burst option, but unfortunately SDing there. Ian was actually ahead, but then as soon as Jacob spawned in, he said, no thank you, we need to bring this game back to even. I don't want you to snowball a lead here. But right there, Ian, really, really smart move. Is he gonna do it again? Wow, this is unfortunate for Chrom. As long as you counter that up B, it's going to continuously push him back until he can't recover. But there, Jacob did a really, really good job at spacing it. That way he wouldn't get hit by the counter and he could make it back to the ledge. Puts Ian in a tech situation, hits a jab, but doesn't get anything out of it. Both characters starting to get a little patient. All game they've been hitting each other back and forth, but that was like a solid 30 seconds that they didn't hit each other. using the up B, really good stuff to push Crom back so that Lucina can have a chance to get back to stage without having to deal with pressure. And right now, the percents 95 and 94, super close. That was really scary for Crom. If Lucina would have forward smashed, that definitely would have been a stock. Looks for one there, doesn't get it, uses the down tilt to push Crom back, forward tilt to get the air dodge. Continuously applying the pressure right now. Are we going to see a game 3 or is Jacob going to take it? Tries to forward smash him on the ledge. Doesn't quite hit it though. Let's see what option Jacob chooses here. Has the down throw but doesn't convert. But the side B going to seal it. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the first game 3 we've seen on stream tonight. This Lucina pick is actually working out really well for Ian. As you saw, that counter right at the ledge is going to do a lot of damage to Crom, unfortunately. It makes it really hard for Crom to get back to the stage and be able to gain control or really do anything. It seems like the game kind of turns into a one-player game whenever Lucina or any other character with a counter for that matter just uses that counter to their advantage and abuses that mechanic. Gonna go ahead and opt to Kalos. I don't think we're gonna see any early KOs off the top by any means. Kalos does have very big blast zones. It's gonna be really good for Lucina, not so much for Crom. But as I said that, last time we saw Crom on this stage, he actually winded up winning, so I could be wrong. Ian opting to go back with the Lucina pick. Worked out for him before, so see if he can make it happen. Been seeing a lot of Fire Emblem characters on the screen tonight. People just like swords, the respectful taunt at the beginning. When you're from the same school, you just kind of do things like that. You give those respectful taunts at the beginning, and then you just start going at it. These two players have showcased how good they really are, and right there, a 0 to death coming out from Jacob. Really good stuff. Using that forward air to catch Lucina's jump and push him away. Lucina's starting to apply some pressure of her own, though. Reads the roll, but doesn't quite get an execution off. Crom using the upward variant of the side B and reads that counter. Tech rolls in. Double parry on the side B, really good stuff, but doesn't quite parry everything. And right here, as we're seeing again, looking like the last game, but Crom doing a good job at spacing that up B just in the right position to where Crom won't get hit by the counter, or doing that as well, trying to recover high onto the platform. Kind of waited out the counter as well. Air dodges to the ledge. Sometimes it is better for Crom to air dodge to the ledge versus up being due to the counter mechanic. But right there, that forward smash so big, gonna catch Lucina's jump and take another stock. Ian was looking a little bit in trouble here. He's got to make something happen if he's looking to take this game and win a set over his teammate. Using the counter there, gonna take that stock. It's 0 to 0, but Ian is a whole stock down. We got to see if he can make something happen here. But it's looking like Crom wanted to go for the uppy trade. Is he gonna get it? No, he's not. He hits the platform for the second time. That was really scary because if he would have missed off stage, that may have been a very fatal mistake. Tries to go for it, but misses it again. Now we're on last stock. Ian's got to take this and run with it. Dwindles that shield down. Got to be careful with that shield. Lucina's neutral B is a shield breaker, and it'll allow her to get a lot of damage off, or at least a really strong attack to look for a KO. 97 to 0. And the forward air going to come out and take the stock. Good stuff from Jacob and Ian. It was looking kind of bright there for Ian after Jacob accidentally SD. Well, I say accidentally. He was trying to go for the stock trade and didn't quite get it. But Jacob doing a really good job at just maintaining control, maintaining his position, and just applying the pressure he needs to take the game. Up next, we're going to have Alec and Jacob. Right now, they're going through their rock, paper, scissors routine just to go ahead and get that stage pick for round 1. But these are two players that we've seen tonight that have put in a lot of effort and done a lot of good things. Both players do a good job at just applying pressure. We've seen a lot of pressure come out from Jacob with his Crom, just all the fast movement, all the fast aerials. Has some pretty good ledge trapping as well, not allowing his opponent to get off the ledge and onto stage, maintaining stage control. But as we saw whenever Alec played, he also did a good job at just putting characters in disadvantage and keeping them there. Just using his large hitboxes to pressure his opponent, to keep him above him so he can shark him out, or keep him off stage in a position to where he can hit those solid back airs with Ridley. And right now we're going to kick it off on Town and City. Jacob going to stick to his Crom, and Alec going back to his Ridley. Tries to come off with a ledge with a forward air. Barely missed spaces though. Looks like Crom's not going to make it back, but he's going to take Ridley with him. That was a good stock trade. Could have been really scary there if Jacob wouldn't have caught Ridley. He would have been a whole stock down. Holds onto that ledge, doesn't want to deal with the fireballs. Ridley using the back air out of shield. Got to be careful. He lands on the platform. Uses the air dodge for a little extra momentum and gets back to stage. Really, really smart there. That air dodge is really important for Crom. Got to use it whenever you're off stage so you can get back. He doesn't have a whole lot of horizontal recovery. He has to rely on his airspeed and his jumps because his up B is very, very vertical. Right now, though, Alec been doing a really good job at just keeping his opponent in disadvantage. Like I was saying a while ago, he's been doing all day and takes that stock with a forward smash. Applying the pressure, using the frame traps, waiting the air dodges out, and getting regrabs. Already has Jacob on his last stock at 64% now. Tries to go for the little Ridley trick. You actually can use your up B and angle it downwards to spike your opponent and two-frame them whenever they try to grab the ledge. Goes for the back air, barely misses it. Tries to grab him with the side B and just misses that as well. Alec going for a roll read. Just, if he would have overextended a little bit more, he may have hit that. Uses the forward air to punish, and it looks like he hit the tip of the wing on the up air to seal Jacob's last stock for round 1 of their set. There was a lot of funny stuff that happened that game. Let's see if these players can make the adjustments necessary. Adaptation is a very important part of this game. You gotta adapt to what your opponent's doing. You gotta see their habits. You gotta see their little tricks and just adjust your gameplay to that. And as we've seen, both these players have been really good at doing that all night. Just as a while ago, we've had Jacob spacing his up Bs a little better. That way Lucina could counter him and send him back off stage. And then we've seen Alec just adjusting to his opponent's movements to seal stocks as quick as possible, conditioning them to recover high or low wherever he wants them to go, and just controlling. It's almost like it gets in their head. And right now, we actually see Jacob switch it out and go hero. It's a down throw back air. Going for the fireballs, kind of forgets that hero does have bounce on, and bounce is a stationary reflector. It just kind of sticks to hero and will reflect any projectiles. Gets the up smash, barely not going to take it there. Has accelerate. That gives hero a lot of airspeed now. Parries the up smash. Really good stuff. If you wouldn't have parried that, that definitely would have sealed the stock. All this fast movement, Ridley just can't keep up with it. As accelerate runs out though. Hero at 150. A stock can be taken very quickly. Ridley doing a good job though. Puts out that back air right in the area where Hero needs to recover. It's a snooze. Let's see if he can get a crit. He doesn't get the crit. Hero's smash attacks actually have a property that can, it actually criticals. It has a critical hit. It does bonus damage and bonus knockback. Ridley gonna go into the stage, mixes up his recovery options so his opponent can't hit him with some funky stuff. Hero has a lot of moves that can actually hit under the ledge and hurt the opponent. That was super, super close. Ridley barely hit Hero out of that side B. A fully charged side B seal stock so easy. Smart stuff there coming out from Jacob, though. Decides to recover high to avoid getting hit so low and not being able to recover. Uses the jabs to get out of disadvantage there. Tries to hit the Hatchet Man, though. Hatchet Man steel stocks and it'll break shields instantly. It's basically like a Roy's fully charged neutral beat. Unfortunate there, though, but not so unfortunate. It looked like Jacob decided to top deck on his menu. Hero has a down B that allows you to use 4 different special moves that you can scroll through and choose. And top decking just means that you press down B and choose the very first one at the top. And he got kamikaze and killed himself for it. But he did get a good trade. He got Alex's stock, or Alex stock with it. He gets back to stage. Ridley gonna go ahead and try to hit the down air. Doesn't get the spike hitbox, unfortunately. So right now, this is last stock, but Jacob's at 93%. Gotta make something happen here. Ridley's got a lot of strong moves. You gotta be super, super careful. But right there, down tilt into back air gonna come out from Alec. Great stuff. Great set, guys. Alex just got a really interesting play style with this this character that is kind of in the community of Smash, kind of known to be slightly mid-tier, kind of a character, but Alex seems to be making it work. He just does his thing. He applies the pressure. He does what he has to do, and Ridley has these really, really strong attacks that seal stocks that Alex just seems to find, and he makes them connect when they need to connect. But good stuff from Jacob as well. All night, we've been seeing him just apply amazing amounts of pressure on his opponents and just making him super nervous, putting him in disadvantage, and keeping him there. His ledge trapping has been super, super good. Unfortunately, though, didn't really get to showcase that against Alec because Alec was doing a good job about getting off a ledge, getting back to middle stage, and just staying alive in the game, making sure he doesn't get stagnant when trying to get off ledge. All right, up next, it looks like we're going to have another set of Barb players playing each other. Barb is doing a really good job at making it through the bracket today. We have Andrew versus Jack about to go at it. And it looks like they already did rock, paper, scissors. They're going to go ahead and decide on a stage to go to for the round 1. Looks like they decide to opt to go to Smashville. A really common stage in Smash 4. Not so common today due to the fact that everybody uses hazards off, so the platform that's in the middle doesn't move like it used to in the previous Smash Brothers game. And it looks like we're going to see a Pikachu versus Cloud. Now this is a very weird matchup because Cloud has the spacing tools to keep Pikachu out, but once Pikachu gets in, Pikachu can edge guard Cloud very, very hard. Just keeps him off the stage and abuses Cloud's recovery. Uses the up smash, and those big hitboxes are going to juggle Pikachu very, very well. Now Cloud, as we talked about before with disjoints, Cloud's sword is also a disjoint. Uses the up B to get out of that thunder very good. If he would have fell into it, would have put him in a very bad position. Gets the back air though, puts him off stage, but doesn't read the jump. Jack doing a good job about getting back to stage, going high, because if he goes low, he knows that he will either get forward aired again or get down aired to the blast zone. Good parry on that up air. Andrew going for the up throw thunder, but doesn't quite get it. Uses the cross slash. Now, that little bar that you've seen above Cloud's head is the limit bar. And whenever that bar is fully charged, all of his B moves are amplified to do more damage and more knockback. And as you saw there, that was a limit cross slash. Good parry on the forward smash. Definitely would have killed Jack if he wouldn't have done so. Hits the back air though, so he has Jack back off stage. Let's see if he can hit him. Oh wow, barely lands right past that forward smash. Using the thunder, actually the T-jolts, they kind of stick to the stage and go under, so he keeps putting him in a position to where he's hoping that he'll hit Jack right as he tries to up B so he can't recover. But Jack's been doing a really good job about going through it. Gets the spot dodge, staying alive here, just really doing a good job about avoiding these smash attacks and all this ledge trapping. Charges his limit up. He does now have limit on deck. Unfortunately, has to burn it there to get back to stage. The back air, though, almost kills Pikachu. Oh, how unfortunate. Tries to go way out there to get the kill on Pikachu and get a stock trade possibly, but barely misses. So now Andrew still on his first stock, living that back air as well. Using these blade beams to keep Andrew away. Looks for that forward smash punish, but doesn't quite get it. That was actually really smart from Andrew. He saw that Jack was charging up that forward smash, and instead of opting to go for the double angle, he just goes one so he can land safely. Tries to hit the forward smash again on the regular get up, but Andrew rolls right past that. Good wave bounce coming out from Andrew though, using that as a movement option, a movement mix-up to kind of confuse Jack as he approaches with the thunder jolts. That neutral out of shield. Oh wow! Andrew with a really smart play there. He down smashed to avoid the limit cross slash. It helped him to low profile it, but then as soon as it was over, Jack just down aired him and took his first stock. And right now, as you see, Jack is at 100% and Andrew is at 0. The little Pikachu taunt. Limit cross slash gonna do a lot of damage to bring this back for Jack. Cloud gonna have to figure out a way to get back to stage. These thunder jolts, as I was explaining a while ago, it's gonna hit him if he's not upping in the right time. And the thunder gonna go ahead and take the stock. Got to be really careful about that. The Cloud at the top of the thunder spikes you down, and if the thunder hits Pikachu, then you get spiked into Pikachu, and Pikachu basically explodes and just demolishes your stock. Uses the triple back air to carry Cloud off stage. Doesn't get quite much else off of it though. Good angle though coming from Andrew, going right through that aerial, but then gets punished as soon as Jack lands with a forward smash. And now we're down to last stock. Andrew though coming right out the gate with a bunch of burst options, getting a quick 58%. Gets the drag down neutral air, no conversion off of it. Jack still having a hard time getting anything to hit, and the up throw thunder will connect and take the stock. And wow, good stuff from Andrew, keeping his last stock, 0%, no damage taken, game 1. Andrew going back to Pikachu. It worked out for him in the first game, so right now it looks like Jack might be anticipating a character change. Doesn't know if he wants to go back with the Cloud or another character, but it looks like he's going to stay true to his character and just rock it out. He thinks that he has the adjustments he needs to make. He's got the game plan and he's ready to go. Let's see if he can execute that now in this game too. Right out the gate, Pikachu going to get a grab into quick 27. These up airs and back airs doing a really good job at keeping Cloud in an awkward position to be able to land or really do anything of that matter. The uppy though, really quick option to get out of sticky situations. Cloud does a lot of damage, getting all the way back to 54 on Pikachu. And the uppy, such a quick burst option for Pikachu, like to deal with Pikachu's approach. Wow, that was super, super close there. Jack getting limit, using that Blade Beam to push Pikachu away. But as you saw just a second ago, Andrew went for the Thunder, but the Thunder actually spiked Cloud just far enough away not to get hit into Pikachu. Otherwise, that definitely would have taken the stock. That back air to shield though, super, super fast. Right now, this game is looking pretty even. Almost gets the down smash, then goes for a forward smash, whiffs both of those, and Jack hits another back air to put Cloud in a disadvantage state. Jack lands right on top of him with the uppy. Oh, barely misses the forward air. Pikachu's forward air is just enough, had just enough reach to knock Cloud out of it. But Jack taking the first stock of this game with the back air. Very, very, very strong move. Pikachu being a small character is also very light. And that was super fortunate. If you saw there, Pikachu did do Thunder, but Cloud didn't get spiked down to the blast zone, nor did he get spiked into Pikachu because of that platform that was in between the two characters. Good forward smash coming out from Jack. He's still holding on to this stock at 186. This may be why he decided to go Kalos. Kalos is a very large stage. It allows Cloud to live really, really long. Andrew there going to go ahead and take Jack's first stock with 53% on his Pikachu. And Jackson come out with a forward smash. Boom, right there. Catches the up B angles with it and takes the stock. Right now, both characters are starting to get really patient with each other. Pikachu's got to make something happen here. Pikachu on last stock. Cloud still has 2 stocks. But still, Cloud's just doing a really good job about getting those really good conversions whenever he gets the chance to get in. He gets his damage in. Unfortunate SD there. Super unfortunate SD there for Andrew. But now we're headed to a game 3. This is Andrew's stage pick though, so he won't have to go back to Kalos, which will benefit him a little bit more because now he has his counter pick and gets to choose where he wants to go and doesn't have to deal with those humongous blast zones that Kalos offers.
Pikachu!
Kicking it in game 3. This is the last game of the set. Gets the back air, up air. Right now, Jack coming out with the up B out of shield. Quick 53, 63. Andrew gonna explode back with some damage of his own. Gets the drag down. Doesn't get a tech situation though. He could have read that roll in there. He gets the get up attack, the regular get up with a forward smash though. Again and again, gotta be careful. Pikachu's forward smash lasts a long time and it does a lot of damage and knockback. Gotta be careful. Air dodges right through the back air. Really, really good and smart there from Andrew. Getting hit by that back air would not be a good idea at this percent. Jack though, spot dodging that Thunder, really smart. Again, that Thunder will take a stock super, super quick. Andrew using the up throw there, trying to get Thunder conversion off of it, but it looks like Pikachu has a little bit too much Rage to be able to make that connect. Now, Rage is a mechanic that was introduced in this game in the last iteration, Smash 4. It is where the higher your percent is, the more knockback your moves do. Now, it was definitely toned down a lot in this iteration of the series, but it still is a mechanic. And right there, Jack going to use his Limit Blade Beam to seal the stop. Andrew's got to be really careful when that limit gets charged, and right there uses the down air to kill Cloud as he gets limit, which is really, really good. Doesn't want to give him a chance to use that limit and get some damage. Just waiting out this shield. Let's see what happens. He's going to let him hold the shield. Give me just a second, guys. It seems like we might be having technical difficulties. All right, we're going to kick back into it. Now, what you saw there is Jack was looking like he was holding shield, but his controller was actually malfunctioning. It was forcing him to hold shield. So we went ahead and got his controller fixed real quick so that wouldn't happen anymore. But these guys are really cool. They said they're going to go ahead and continue out the game. It was pretty even, so they just decided to keep carrying it out. It didn't happen up until that point, so... Ooh, really good stuff there. He got that the forward hit of the up air into the neutral air drag down to reset the combo and reset the situation. Goes for the tech read into the down smash but barely misses. And Jack got limit in that situation and was able to burst out of the corner with a limit cross slash. Hits the down air and was hoping for an air dodge so he can get that thunder read, but doesn't quite get it. Using these neutral air drag downs really smart by Andrew. It allows him to either get regrabs, up tilts. Honestly, it's just drag down until into your imagination. But right there, Andrew actually seals Jack's second stock. So now Pikachu at 120%, maybe dying soon. Cloud has him at a very disadvantaged position. But Pikachu gonna burst right out of that. Ooh, looks for the down air spike, but barely misses the spike and actually hits the side of it, which pushed him back to stage. And right there, the forward tilt is gonna take Pikachu's second stock, and it's 67 to 7%. Right now, this is game 3. Jack's got to make something happen. He's got to get some damage. He missed that limit cross slash. That would have been a really good game changer for him there. Trying to get out of the get from above Pikachu because Pikachu does have a really good position whenever he's under characters like Cloud. But good stuff. Grabs that air dodge and throws him right back up in the air. Hits the thunder to seal the stock. Good stuff from Andrew. Good stuff from Jack as well. Two really good players coming out, showcasing what they got. Super smart gameplay. Really good adaptation. Jack even decided to go Kalos for the bigger blast zones because it allows his character to survive longer. His counter pick allowed him to win that game, living to over 180% on his very first stock before, Andrew could even take a stock. Up next, we're going to have Houston versus Cade. Again, this is another match where two bar players are going head-to-head. It seems to be a recurring thing tonight because the Barb team has just done a phenomenal job at making their way through the bracket. It's like they're having to knock each other out because the other players from other schools are having a difficult time doing so. But right now, we're going to have Houston going Palu, and we're going to have Cade going Luigi. This matchup is going to look a little difficult for Luigi in my opinion, just because Palutena has that gigantic neutral air that spins in a circle, and Luigi has a hard time getting in against that. But Luigi does have a really, really scary 0 to death combo out of grab, so you really got to look out for getting grabbed at that early percent. Right now, though, it's looking like Palu is just holding the advantage. Quick 54%. Ooh, that's super scary. Luigi looking for the down taunt to 2-frame Palu's recovery. That will kill you at 0 because the down taunt, it actually kicks you and spikes you directly to the bottom blast zone. Right now, though, Palu just holding this advantage state, using these multi-hits, these up airs. We've got Cade looking for the grab. He wants that early grab, not going to get it, though. And Houston just already has Luigi at 108%. Luigi's got to be careful. Palutena has a lot of things that take stocks at about these percents. Oh, wow! Actually there, it looked like Palu was in a really bad disadvantage, and Luigi just kind of used that. Houston tried to dash up and do something, and as soon as Houston pressed a button, Cade just went ahead and upbeat out of shield to seal that stock. And it looked like Luigi was losing that stock, but makes a quick comeback with that upbeat. So powerful. You have to be right next to them in order to get that punish. Right now, though, with Houston being on his second stock, any kind of damage is extra credit for Cade. Tries to hit the up throw to kill Luigi. Not going to take the stock, though. Let's see if he can take it off with this ledge trap. Gets the B-reverse up B to take another stock. Got to be careful whenever you get that close to Luigi. Using the grab combos now. Gets a re-grab. Oh, tries to go for the misfire, but Palutena just air dodges right through it. And then the explosive flame is going to go ahead and steal that first stock on Cade. Houston already at 54% right now. Got to be careful. Whoa, super, super close. Cade's been doing a really good job at getting these timings on the down taunt, but hasn't quite got one to connect just yet. Looking to get back to stage. Side B's right into the explosive flame. Let's see if he can get off the ledge, though. Looks for a roll read there. Doesn't quite get it with the uppie. He's just fishing for these uppies right now. I mean, rightfully so. He's already hit 2 this far into the set, and we're super, super early in. Houston gets the grab, punishes the down B with it. Explosive flame just being put right there where Luigi needs to go, so Luigi is forced to recover low. Another explosive flame coming out from Houston. Just trying to find a way to seal this stock, but Luigi doing a really good job about avoiding all of the kill attacks and uses the up smash to seal game 1. Good stuff from Cade. Now we just got to see if Houston can make adaptations in game 2. He has the counter pick now. Let's see if he makes the adjustments needed. Right now, Houston's trying to decide on a stage pick, and another Kalos counter pick. Kalos has kind of been the common counter pick all night long. I guess these guys just really like the big blast zones. It helps them live longer. It gives them more opportunity to live and to be able to seal stocks if they have the recovery that they can get back to stage with. Houston gonna opt to stay with his character Palutena, and Cade taking that game 1 very convincingly. Early 31% with a quick misfire. Good stuff. And he tries to go for the down taunt again. Gets the neutral air train started. Let's see if he can keep it going. Game's even right now. Use the explosive flame to catch the Luigi rocket. That is super scary. You guys just watched Cade run up to Houston and then run back up to him again. That actually applies a lot of pressure, because if you do anything Luigi can instantly up B you and kill you. Goes for the grab, gets the B reverse up B. Like I said last game, you got to be really, really careful about being that close to Luigi. It gets super, super dangerous. Good punish though. The up B does have a lot of ending lag whenever you land. He lands on his head and he has to get his head out of the ground and stand on his feet. So Palutena had enough time to run up to Luigi and get the smash attack to seal the stock. Using these fast fall forward airs to apply pressure in a position where Luigi wants to go to. The explosive flame, just putting it right there on the ground, giving Luigi a really difficult time trying to approach Palutena. Right now, Houston doing a good job of applying pressure and just keeping it going. Oh, the parry forward smash coming out though. Let's see if he can make something happen here. And Houston gonna seal that stock. And right now, Houston is ahead this game. Gets the down throw into neutral airs. He gets the train started. Let's see if he can keep it going. Good stuff, good recognition from Houston, getting out of that situation, not landing on the platform next to Cade, knowing that if he gets too close and just puts himself in a weird position, Cade's immediately going to go for that up B to seal a stock. Using these zoning tools to keep Luigi out and get his damage, that's the thing about Kalos. It has a lot of space. It gives Palutena a lot of space to use whenever keeping characters like Luigi out. Luigi just wants to get in your face and hit you. And right there, good stuff. Cade tried to use the fireball to keep Palutena from jumping up at him, but Palutena decided to go right in between the fireball and Luigi to hit that forward air and knock him into the blast zone. Sealing game 2 for him, going to game 3 now. Houston doing a phenomenal job at making the necessary adaptations needed to take that game. And it looks like Cade is okay with going back to Kalos, even though that game 2 didn't go as planned. It went almost the complete opposite of the game 1. Both of these players staying true to their characters, no counter pick character needed. They believe in their ability to win with their characters. Right now, right out the gate though, these neutral air trains, they just do so much damage. You can get so much off of them. Right there, neutral air to forward air, just keeping Luigi in a disadvantage. It's a grab. Let's see if Luigi can get something started. Luigi unfortunately dropped the conversion there. Oh, goes for the up B. Only reason it didn't hit is because he B reversed it, unfortunately. Palutena looking to make something happen there, but doesn't get anything. Tried to snipe out Luigi's up B. Uses the fireball pressure, even though Palu is right in his face. Luigi having a difficult time really getting in against Palu with that auto reticle and that explosive flame. Being able to place those forces Luigi in shield, not being able to really approach too well, trying to rely on dash attack and other things to get in. Up B's the teleport though, gotta snap the ledge, otherwise Luigi's gonna hit you just like that. Punishes the neutral air with a B reverse up B. Oh, gotta be careful. Luigi almost hitting that down air to take that stock. Back air will seal Luigi's first stock though. Good stuff from Houston. Let's see if Cade can come out the gate and get something started. And as I say that, Houston getting these neutral air trains, a quick 50% for him. Tries to use the explosive flame. Lands right behind Luigi though. Luigi couldn't get in fast enough to punish it. The up B out of shield, we have seen this so many times this set, and it just keeps on working for him. Cade does a really good job. He just has so much confidence when he goes for it. He's so ready to just let it rip. Explosive flame though, this is a really, really even game. The up smash, super large beam. If you try to jump over that, 9 times out of 10, you will get hit. And wow, these players doing a great job at not letting either one pull a super big advantage. This is a super, super close game 3. And the down air spike, gonna catch the green missile. Unfortunately, no misfire, so he didn't get to travel faster. And right now, the neutral air's coming out from Houston all over again. And right there, that's that misfire that I was talking about. It has increased power, increased launch distance. Tries to use the down B back on stage to get out of disadvantage. Houston doing a good job about holding this advantage state. Tries to go for the down air spike and misses and loses his stock for it. But Cade is at 103% and Houston is at 0. Cade's got to make something happen if he's looking to take this set off of Houston. Looking for the back air. Got to be careful with your spacing. If you get too close, Luigi's going to let it rip once again. Gets the back throw. Has Luigi in a disadvantage. Let's see if he can get back to ledge. What's Houston going to do here? He opts for the explosive flame right on regular get up. Almost kills Luigi. Got to be careful. Tries to two-frame with the down smash. Doesn't quite reach under ledge though. Oh, that was really scary. I really thought that down taunt was going to hit. But Houston, super smart, teleporting through Luigi to get to the other side and maintain stage control. Cade opting to try to read the roll with an up smash or even possibly a jump, but doesn't quite hit it. And there it is, punishes the grab whiff with a back air, taking the set. Good stuff from Houston, good stuff from Cade. Both phenomenal players. Just the amount of confidence that came out of Cade was crazy. The way he just let the up B rip, and he just had so much confidence with letting it go and just doing whatever he wanted to do with it. There were so many stocks taken that game with up B, it's unreal. But good stuff from both players, incredible gameplay.
I need Alec Kinnison and Andrew Smith to the main stage. Alec Kinnison and Andrew Smith to the main stage. From the new Hayden Brothers on station 16. Ridley. Pikachu. 3, 2, 1, go! battle. Ridley, Pikachu.
Tricky back here to commentate. I apologize. I did have to go somewhere and take care of something real fast, but I am back. And unfortunately, I was just told I missed a really, really good game one, but I'm excited to watch game two. Getting to watch Andrew and Alex go at it. These two players, I watched Andrew's Pikachu. I watched Alex Ridley. Both really, really good players. Both super, super competitive. Let's see what they can showcase here. And it looks like Alec has done a good job of keeping an advantage. Pikachu at 150%, but this Kalos Blast Zone is going to keep him alive until Ridley's up B just demolishes the stock. Right now, Andrew's got to figure out how to make something happen. Ridley at only 36% on his first stock. Any kind of damage that Alec does is extra credit at this point. So he can just keep this going into a snowball effect if if Andrew isn't careful. But right now, Andrew's going to put him off stage in a disadvantage. Puts him really high up. Let's see if he can punish the up B. Hits him up air, but doesn't get much else off of it. Alec had the punish there with the rapid jabs, but Andrew doing a good job. That Pikachu up B, super, super good for getting out of disadvantage. It's quick, it has a hitbox, and you can travel super far and get away from the opponent. Sees the air dodge. He actually read it, but he didn't get any kind of conversion off of it, which was super unfortunate for Andrew. Got to make something happen. Already at 89 on his second stock. Alec trying to go for the down smash. Doesn't hit it, though. Keeping it alive here. These T-Jolts, they're going to just be eaten up by Ridley's up B. The large, lasting hitbox, it'll do that to the Thunder Jolts. Uses the up tilt. Oh, man, that was super unfortunate. He got the up tilt into Thunder, but he was just too far away from the Thunder to where it would hit Pikachu and cause the explosion effect. Alec chasing him way out there with the forward air, and unfortunately Andrew not going to be able to recover because he didn't double angle the up B. It's shorter if you don't angle it twice. Andrew gets the back air, puts Ridley in disadvantage. Andrew's got to make something happen here. He's on his last stock, and Alec, wow, that is super unfortunate, but really, really, really good by Alec. Andrew needed to make something happen there, couldn't make it happen, and Alec gets the air dodge read with the up smash and seals the stock at a super early percent. With Ridley at such a high percent, having that bonus knockback due to rage, it just really hurts Pikachu being such a light character, but great stuff from both players.
All right, for the high school winners final, I need Scion Smith and Alec Kinnison at the main stage. This is for the high school winners final.
All right, guys, next up we have winners finals of the high school esports league at this point. We got Alec and we've got Houston going at it. Now, because it's winners finals, we're now going to 3 out of 5 versus a 2 out of 3 set. So it gives players a lot more opportunity and room to work with whenever it comes to adapting in the game. It gives them a little bit more to be able to, you know, make the adjustments necessary to win and do what they have to do to succeed in the matchup. So now we've got Houston versus Alec starting the game, and it looks like Alec opted not to go his normal character Ridley. It's probably because Ridley is such a big character that those neutral airs carry him a lot for a long distance and a lot of damage. So it looks like he opted to go Inkling, which I am not opposed to, one of my favorite characters in the game. But right now, the Inkling is just putting in work. All of these hitboxes, all this fast movement, giving Houston a hard time. Hits the down air, doesn't get any conversion off of it, but just applying the pressure and keeping Houston in disadvantage right there. Just made him nervous, I guess. The air dodge going to kill him at a really early percent. And only at 8% on his first stock, Alec is still rolling like a steamroller right now. Houston finally getting something started though, hitting these forward airs, use the explosive flames to kind of keep him out. Tries to reflect the splat bomb, doesn't quite get it to reflect though. Good thing he was just as far as he was. Any closer, he would have got inked up by that. And if you don't know, ink is a mechanic that Inkling has that if you paint your opponent, you actually do increased damage on your attacks, which is actually a vital point, like a vital part of their kit. Right now, almost got a punish on Houston's recovery, but didn't quite get there in time. Houston doing a good job. He's at 59 on his second stock right now, but he's holding it down. He's making sure that he's not getting super aggressive, but he's also not playing patient either. He's kind of right in the middle, maintaining a healthy area, but as I say that, Alec just gets advantage and starts rolling with it. Has him at 105 now. And then Houston takes the stock, finally evening it up, kind of. But then as soon as Alec gets back to the ground, he goes ahead and takes the stock. Roller to up smash. You see it a lot. You really see it a lot with Inklings. It's one of their main kill confirms is catching landings with that roller. Houston's got to make something happen here, though. He's at 0%, which is really good, but he is on his last stock, so he's got to do something quick. 75 for Inkling. Inkling is kind of a on the lighter end of the weight class for characters, so you can kill him early. One thing that Houston could probably do that would really help out the situation is anytime Inkling up Bs, you can double jump and put that neutral air right in the place where Inkling's trying to get to catch their recovery. And smart stuff from Houston, up being right over Alec to avoid that F smash that could have easily sealed the stock there. Getting the rapid jab, and there's the ink that I was talking about. He paints his opponent and gets some extra damage for it. Trying to get the down smash to 2-frame Inkling's recovery, not hitting it though at 109%. Got to make something happen here. These back airs, all this pressure. Back air for Inkling is a disjoint. It's not a sword, but it has the same property as a sword. You can space really well with it. And then right out the gate, you're going to have Houston use that up smash to go ahead and seal that stock. 107%. Smart stuff using the neutral air to barely catch Alec right out of the... Oh, wow. As I was saying, he used the neutral air to catch him out of the roller. But as Houston tries to get back to the stage, Alec just really phenomenal at catching those recoveries. Anytime you see opponent try to go somewheres that's kind of unorthodox in any situation, you know, Alec is just somehow ready. He's there. He's ready for it. He punishes it so well. He's such a smart player. But we saw a while ago whenever Houston had to play Cade, he lost game one pretty convincingly, but then as the set went on, Houston made a lot of really good adjustments. So let's see if in this game two, Houston can make these adjustments and take the next game.
He told me, I asked about it earlier. No. You can try.
3, 2, 1, go!
Kicking it off on game two, this Kalos man, really popular with the high school league. Not really a favorable pick for Inkling because Inkling has a hard time killing sometimes, and Inkling really likes having that up smash option to kill with, but on Kalos, the blast zone's so high, it's really hard to net those kills. Tries to forward smash the teleport again, just as you saw at the very end of that last game, but doesn't get it. That down smash, very good for 2-framing. Alex still at 0% right now, just moving on him. Let's see if he can keep it going. As I say that, Houston just gets that grab to get some percent on him. Doesn't want him to 0 to death him. Got to be careful. He air dodged there. Could have been really deadly, but Inkling's recovery, luckily, super high up. And the wall jump mechanic that Inkling can use is really beneficial. 140% for Houston. Got to be careful right now with where you're recovering and where you're positioning yourself. Alec actually out of ink right now. Needs to try to charge it up a little bit. Without ink, your smash attacks do less damage. Wow. Okay. Smart stuff from Houston. Waited right for whenever Alec went to recover and used the down air to spike him right into the blast zone. And then Alec comes right off the platform with an up air to seal that stock and get it moving to the next. You can never count players out in this game. This game is just so full of burst options and anything can happen at any point. You never know when someone can turn it around. Right now, Houston's got the pressure going. Alec, though, doing a really good job at getting out of the disadvantage state and getting his own punish as well. These players, watching them play, they're just so back and forth, so brutal to each other. Looking for a punish on that forward smash, just barely misses it though. That down air kind of has a small hitbox on Palutena, but as you see, when you hit it, it's very rewarding. It can take stocks and it can net you some pretty good punishes. Reflecting the splat bomb, that way it's not any kind of pressure on Houston, but then it actually becomes pressure on Alec because he has to avoid it because it does a lot of damage and a lot of knockback. Smart stuff with the neutral air coming out from Palutena though. It actually grabbed from behind her and pulled her forward, The back air almost sealing the stock, but these huge blast zones keeping Inkling alive until the explosive flame decides to blow her up into the heavens. Using the back air, like I said, it is a disjoint and going way out there for the edge guard. Good stuff from Alec. Back air, it does everything for Inkling. It's pressure, it's a combo tool, it's an edge guarding tool, it's a kill move. There's so much you can do with it. And then just right now, Houston trying to figure something out, but all this pressure from Alec, and finally gets off the ledge and gets some percent of his own. Gets the dash attack there. That dash attack from Palutena is actually really good because the shield is invincible and will actually block certain attacks. Tries to get the roll read with the forward smash, barely misspaces it. Uses the auto reticle, but Inkling's airspeed, the vertical speed that Inkling has is so fast. Does a good job at just avoiding the auto reticle attack. Houston looking for another down air spike, but oh, here we go. This is a really bad spot for Houston. He's off stage right now. He finally gets a reversal. He's got Alec off stage at the moment. Oh, Alec going for the roller. Man, Houston doing such a phenomenal job at just avoiding getting hit by the roller. Catches the jump with the up smash. That was so smart. That was a really big brain play coming out from Houston. Just waiting for that jump and knowing that the beam is going to reach up high enough to catch Inkling and send him up to the blast zone. Great game 2 coming out from these two players right now. This has been a really, really intense set. And we're only in game 2.
Like if they're on the map.
Alrighty, we're back into game 3 now between Alec and Houston. It looks like Alec opted to go to his main, decided Inkling just wasn't going to cut it for him this time, and wanted to go back to his try and true. Right now, he's going to apply some pressure. Already has 56 on Palutena. This can go one of two ways. Ridley is super explosive, has a lot of kill power, can do a lot of stuff to frame trap Palutena. Only issue is Ridley is a very large character, and being as big as he is, these neutral airs from Palutena, all of these attacks, Ridley gets hit by it super, super easy. So Alex got to do a really good job at spacing himself away from those attacks. And right there, as I'm saying that, he spaced himself right outside of the neutral air to net himself a back air to steal the first stock from Houston. Uses the up B, recovers very, very smart, going directly down to the ledge. Goes for the forward air to grab, doesn't get it though. Palutena spot dodging out of it. And the forward smash from Palutena, super, super, super strong. Even the heavy character like Ridley, it's gonna kill. Super unfortunate. Not sure what happened there. Palutena usually gets up high enough there. I'm not sure if he was holding his control stick towards the ledge a little bit, so it didn't push him quite up far enough. Oh my goodness, the down throw to double back air. He was at such a small percent, and he's gonna seal the stock so quickly and bring it to game 4. This has been super, super back and forth. Sorry, game 3, I apologize. No, it's game 4. It's game 4. Alex Main just working out for him now. He feels a lot more comfortable in this position than he did with Inkling. You know, Alec did win that first game with Inkling, but the second game, it just didn't feel right to him, so he decided to go back to his dragon. Right now, going to use the up smash to try to catch a jump. Lets it go early, though. Doesn't want anything like a neutral air off the ledge to come out and start dragging him all over the place. And just the pressure that he's applying. All these huge hitboxes doing so good at keeping Palutena in a disadvantage, keeping her in the corner. But Houston these neutral airs, the forward air, the back air, all these moves. Ridley's so huge, gets caught up in all of it, and you see right here the damage that just accumulates so quickly. But the up smash, that up smash actually got buffed recently, so it is stronger and it has a better hitbox, so you can catch opponents behind you like that, which is super, super nice for Alec because it just netted him a kill. Thank you, Sakurai. The up smash, catching these jumps continuously over and over again. Really smart from Alec. He used the down air to bring him down super low, but he also had the back air ready to come out. And then Houston making the play that he needs to seal that stock. Good stuff. Right now trying to catch Ridley with a neutral air, but Ridley's down there seems to have a little bit of a larger hitbox above Palutena, so she can't really get anything from above like that. Right now at 120% too, Palu's got to be super careful. Gets a forward air, and here comes the neutral airs. It's starting, 48%. Oh, wow, that was super unfortunate. He barely landed on the platform, and it caused Ridley to fall out of his frame trap mix-up there. Tries to go for the spike and doesn't quite hit it. That's actually super, super dangerous because if you would have got hit by the up B, then it could have caused him to lose his stock. And then the side B is going to put him off stage and didn't kill him, but Alec just putting the neutral air out there where Palutena needs to be to recover to take the stop. Does a good job at his aerial placement. And the air dodge reads, it's like he gets in their head. He just gets ready and he goes for whatever he thinks is going to work. And 9 times out of 10, it does. Gets the multi-jab there. Let's see if he can get something going. Gets grabbed by the side B. Got to be careful. Good mash from Houston, though, in the back air. Houston tries to come onto stage with some sort of attack, but whenever he lands, Alec is just ready to hit him with the back air and take it. Good stuff, Alec. Alec from Sam Houston in grand finals on winner's side right now.
Super stressful.
Such a good set from these guys. I was super excited to see the Inkling, but whenever he pulls out his main, his Ridley, that's where he truly shines. The gameplay that he gives us with that Ridley is so superb and so amazing. It's just so interesting to watch. The reads, the pressure, the edge guarding that he does, all of it. It's just insane.
No contest.
All right, guys. Right now we're in actually winners finals, but for the middle school league, right now we have Landon and we have Hayden going head to head. It looks like Landon's going to be playing Yoshi and Hayden is going to go Wii Fit. Both of these characters are kind of crazy. Yoshi just has a lot of pressure to apply with the really fast down tilt, the jab pressure that can set up for tech chase situations, and the forward air, it just spikes so hard and so early, and it's super fast. But Wii Fit has a lot of fast burst options and has a mechanic called deep breathing that allows her to be faster, stronger, do more damage. Right here, though, Yoshi just accumulating so much damage. Wii Fit already at 109%. Let's see what Yoshi can do here. It's a forward air. Looking really close to taking the stock. And the first stock being taken by Landon. Good job. He's got the Yoshi just putting in the work right now. And as you see, Wii Fit's red right now. That was that deep breathing mechanic I was talking about. She becomes a lot faster, does a lot more damage. It just becomes a way better character in this form. And then it goes away very quickly. So you got to utilize it when it's there, when you have it. Yoshi just doing a good job, sharking from below, keeping Wii Fit above. But right there, tried to read an air dodge behind with an F smash. Doesn't quite get it though. And the up air is going to steal it. Yoshi can get super high up there and chase you. He's such a predator whenever it comes to chasing you in the air. Landon really good with all this spacing coming out. He's been doing a good job of standing right outside of Hayden's attacks and just hitting with different smash attacks or aerials, etc., etc. But it's been really good smart gameplay here. Using the down air to apply pressure on shield right there and the jabs. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a double dip with the forward air. And the down smash to punish. Doesn't quite kill. Let's see if he can make something happen though. Saved his jump so he could recover. Fishing for the up smash now, trying to make something happen. Goes right above that, but that right there, praise the sun. Praise the sun. That big old sun ball is basically like a Samus's charge shot. Oh, good stuff. Landon, really, really smart. Just continuously applying the pressure from below and sharking out any type of attempt to land. But as I was saying, Wii Fit, whenever it charges up that giant Sunblast, it's basically like a Samus charge shot. You charge it up, you throw it out, and it does a lot of damage and a lot of knockback. Not to mention, Wii Fit actually benefits from the fact that whenever you shoot a fully charged Sunblast, it will heal her slightly, or him. But right now we got Hayden making the adjustment. He's going to go ahead and pick Joker now. Coming out with the dash attack and had the A-Hawk connect, so now the damage over time effect will happen for a little bit. And just keeping it going, applying constant damage. Yoshi's got to figure out how to get in and make something happen. Otherwise, the damage is going to rack up really quickly. Smart stuff though, Hayden using the counter to his advantage to go ahead and get some extra Arsene. That little meter right next to Joker's icon means that as soon as it fills up, he's going to get Arsene, which is that big blue guy that's standing behind him now. It makes Joker do a lot more damage. It amplifies the knockback and the properties of a lot of his moves, including the effect where his down air, instead of sending you out, it does that. It spikes you down super hard. Not to mention, Arsene makes you do a lot of extra damage, and just like that, a stock is taken from Arsene. Arsene running out now. Yoshi's got to take advantage of that. Whenever Joker doesn't have Arsene, that's the prime time to just go in and do your damage. Uses the star to keep him out. Got to be careful with the counter. Joker is one of the only characters in the game that can just hold his counter to make it stay out longer. So you can try to punish, but if you mistime it at all, then that's just a bunch of free Arsene, because anytime you counter Joker, it just adds to his meter to bring out his big blue friend. The pressure is put on right now That was really smart from Landon, though, using the down B to land because Joker was trying to approach him directly underneath him and then reading the air dodge with an F smash to try to even it out a little bit. But Landon is still at 114 on the second stock. Meanwhile, you've got Hayden at 3%, 17%. There you go. Right there, being super smart. Waited out that counter this time to go ahead and get a punish. Got him a good amount of damage. And the down air as well. It does so much damage. The forward air keeping him off stage. Man, Landon out here just keeping him in a really bad disadvantage placement and applying the pressure from the ledge trapping so well, and using the forward smash to take another stock. That was super, super good because just a second ago, it looked like Landon was going to lose the next stock due to the fact that he was at such a high percentage. But he made the correct adaptations and started playing super smart and just holding the pressure on him while he was off stage until he got a stock off. The forward air, Arson just does so much knockback and so much damage. That's going to take stocks at percents such as 120 and 150. Right now, this is back to an even game because Arson just does that. Now, Landon's in a really bad position. Back on stage now. Tries to get the counter, but Landon just waited it out. And again, the same situation. Waits out the counter and punishes. Really good. Really, really smart stuff. Really good gameplay. That was just crazy stuff. It looked like Hayden was making some super good adaptations with the Joker gameplay. He got the first stock off, but couldn't quite finish out the whole game. Landon, just really good stuff at adapting through the game as opposed to adapting after the game. It allowed him to go ahead and take that set without having to go to a game 3 and just not have to worry about having the mental endurance to survive 2 games versus Joker.
Anytime anyone plays freaking DDD, I just hate Gordos.
By the way, Thanksgiving, nope, what we usually do, we're having this set up for the Thanksgiving open.
That's fun. I hope we get a bunch of players.
I need to get out and pay.
I was about to say, you need to start advertising it super early. Advertise it in Texas, advertise it.
Sponsored by anybody? Good deal. Sponsored?
Yeah.
Awesome. On their support, I'm going to add you as an admin on Facebook. You mind helping me with stuff?
I can. I don't know what I don't know what I need to do or how I need to do it, but I can help you promote stuff through the different Discord because I'm in a McNeese Smash Discord. I'm in Louisiana Smash Discord. I'm in a Lake Charles Smash Discord, High Five Gaming Discord. I have several friends that play the game.
Well, I lost my idea. The ones that I used to do like every week. Okay. Would you be interested in helping with that?
I can try. At some point though, I'm supposed to be. At some point though, I may be trying to get a job offshore because I'm trying to save up money for school. So whenever I'm in town, I'll definitely do it. But if I'm not in town, obviously I can't.
But I'm trying to build up. I'm trying to get to a Smash Bros. Right now I have Motor, Alyssa, Triple E, Luigi, and
Does he even come to me?
he knows what he does. He does well still.
Yeah, he does do well, but he hardly ever competes.
He works. His schedule at work is the worst thing ever. He works.
I don't know what match is going on right now, but if we can, we really need to get started.
Actually, I'll call something.
Unless, like, one of the, like, if Losers Finals actually going on already.
Yeah, Losers Finals is already happening. So, what's happening in those?
Alrighty, we are back. Now we finally have losers finals for the high school league, and we're gonna have a rematch. It's actually gonna be Houston and Cade going head-to-head again. So maybe this time Cade will be able to come out and make better adjustments than he did in the first set that he had versus Houston. But we're having Barb versus Barb all over again, and I believe Alec is in the winner's side of Grand Finals because he beat Houston in winners finals, right?
Right.
Yeah. So he's waiting there for whoever wins here.
Now, there's been some pretty high-pressure matches on this screen tonight, and I've had a lot of fun watching them.
Yeah, it's definitely been a lot of fun watching. It's been an honor commentating. I mean, these kids come out here, they're just showing what they got, proving what they have, and it's phenomenal to see the skill level at their age. It's crazy. And right now, just going straight into it, you have Houston applying the pressure with the neutral airs, the forward airs, and then goes right into the neutral airs to get a quick 47%. Good stuff from Cade, though. Makes the adaptation of getting out of the way from the explosive flame, and then hits the down top, but not getting the spike off stage. Spot dodge to up B is going to take a stock. Man, the level of confidence this guy has to just let it rip with the up Bs is crazy to me. I've never seen someone just do it so much as he does.
Falling out of that combo just barely.
Gonna put the down tilt space right outside of Palantena to make it difficult for her to walk up and approach. But
Man, going for the disrespect on that down side.
Yeah, I mean, it's disrespect, but it's a tactic. You know, if you can get it to hit, that's a quick stock.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's what Cade lives for. He's just waiting. He's just waiting for him to make a mistake so he can take stocks as soon as possible. He doesn't like the long game. He doesn't like trying to wait to find an opportunity to hit a straight back air when they're at 130. He wants to kill you at 60 and 40 and even sometimes 30 with like up Bs and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Hey, those wacky gameplay tropes, those are my favorite. I love it when somebody does something crazy that shouldn't work, but it does.
Right, and then right there, it looked like, oh my gosh! Punishing the down smash with another up B. Tries to go for the, as you saw there.
There we go.
Yeah, the down smash finally going to take Luigi's first stock. But Cade tried to go for that down throw, down air mix-up, which can lead into a 0 to death if you're not careful. But he barely missed the first down air, the spike hitbox of it. And then